Boarding requested.
Send 1-1 via 06 Alpha 3, Scooter to Quoc.
Bamboo 1834, Quoc ground, loud and clear. Bamboo 1834, unable to provide appearance. Please clarify your request or...
Blue 35.
Face north.
325, ready for taxi. Taxi runway 28 via Alpha 3001, 305.
Welcome on board.
Thai Asia 84 Victor, request push and start.
Asia 84 Victor, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Thai Asia 84 Victor.
Hello. Alo, alo, 124, alo, alo, alo.
Good evening.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Copy, VFJet 986.
Give me 1 second for that clearance. I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Alo, alo, 124, alo, alo, alo. Bamboo 1834 request IFR clearance to Ho Chi Minh.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
This way. Boarding pass,
Bamboo 1824, information is current. Clear to Tan Son Nhat via the Tram 2 Alpha departure, then is filed. Departure runway 28, initial climb to 5,000, departure on 120.9ers Quoc 2452.
Clear to Tân Sơn Nhất by the Tram 2 Alpha departure and S5 departure runway 28, initial climb to 5,000, departure on 120.9 squad 2452, Bamboo 1834.
Bamboo 1834, read back correct.
welcome on board.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Bamboo Airways Flight 1834, departing from Quoc to Tan Son Nhat. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our lovely crew members, Mai, Lin, and Tuan, who are here to help you. Thank you for choosing Bamboo Airways, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Boarding
Bamboo 1834 ready for push and start.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this short flight. At this time, please short
Bamboo 1834, push and start approved. Face north.
Push and start through facing north, Bamboo 1834.
If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find a seat as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please leave the exit seating responsibility to the safety card in your seat back in front of you. Please ensure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know. Now's the time to get out.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
But we ask that once you depart from the base, put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you and welcome aboard. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight.
Departure checks completed.
Our
Bypass
flight
pin
time is roughly
inserted.
47 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
Locking gear.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for the
Ladies and gentlemen,
demonstration.
welcome aboard Bamboo Airways Flight 1834, departing from Quoc to Tan Son Nhat. We're thrilled to have you with us today. My name is Astrid Hansen, and I'm your lead flight
Welcome on
attendant.
Bamboo Airways, the
Joining
airline
me in
of
the cabin are
hospitality.
my wonderful colleagues Lars, Ingrid, and Bjorn, who are here to ensure you have a pleasant journey. Our captain for this flight is Viet Van Vinh, and our first
Ladies
officer
and
is
gentlemen,
Khan
for
Tran.
the safety of the
We
flight,
expect a
let me
flight
have
time
your
of
attention for the
approximately
safety
47 minutes.
demonstration.
Now let's go through some important safety information.
Once
First,
on board,
please
any type
ensure
of
your
smoking
seatbelt
is
is
strictly
fastened low
prohibited.
and tight across your lap. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle.
Electronic
In the event
devices
of a
must
sudden
be turned
loss of
off
cabin
or
pressure,
switched to flight mode
oxygen
during
masks
the
will
flight.
drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start
Charging
the flow of
electronic
oxygen.
devices
Place
is
it over
not
your
allowed
nose and
during
mouth
taxi,
and
takeoff, and
secure it with
landing.
the elastic
Trong
band.
quá trình máy bay lan cất và hạ
Remember to
quý
put
khách
your
cần
own
giữ
mask
an
on
toàn
before
trên sàn
assisting
tiếp kế.
others.
Đúng bằng anh,
For
xin
our
gọi nhân viên
overwater
và màn
flight,
hình.
life
During
vests are
taxi,
located
takeoff, and
under your
landing,
seat.
you are requested to fasten
To
your
use them,
seatbelt, set
pull the
seat
vest
back
out,
upright,
place it
secure
over
tray
your head,
table,
and pull the
footrest,
straps
and
around your
monitor.
waist.
Quý khách đặt thiết bị trong
Inflate the
máy
vest
parking
with
brake.
red tabs or by blowing
Carry-on
into the
luggage
tubes.
is requested to
In case
stow
of an
under the
emergency,
standard
the
front
exits are
Waiting your
located
confirmation for a good engine start.
Khu vực cửa thoát hiểm.
Please take a
Theo vết
moment to
ngang và
locate
cây
your
xăng
nearest
Rocket to ground.
exit,
The aisle
which
We have a
may
good
be
engine start.
the area
You can
under
disconnect.
We also have a safety
Unlocking
warning
gear.
must be clear of any luggage.
Quý khách để an toàn trong suốt thời gian bay và ghi đèn hiệu cài dây
And
an
just a
toàn
quick
được mở
note,
sang. Dây an toàn
after
được
our
cài
meal
như sau.
service, we'll
Cài
be
hai đầu
selling
khóa
some
vào nhau.
lovely
Nếu
items
bay
from the
thêm
Bamboo
thêm một đồng
Airways
hồ
shop,
bông,
so
quý
keep
khách
an
bắt
eye
kéo
out
dây
for
ngang
that.
người, cài đầu móc
Thank
vào
you for
khóa,
your
kéo
attention,
một đường dây để
and we
siết
hope
chặt
you
và
enjoy
mở
your
bằng cách
flight.
nhấc hoặc bấm từ
Captain
khóa.
Viet Von
Nếu quý
Veen,
khách đi
cabin
cùng
is
trẻ
ready
em
for
hoặc cần dây
departure.
an toàn nối dài, vui lòng liên hệ với tiếp viên hàng không để được trợ giúp. Quý khách vui lòng cài dây an toàn và để dây trong tầm nhìn để tiếp viên hàng không kiểm tra an toàn quan khách.
Distribution of infant seatbelt or extension belt will be provided by cabin crew. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened and visible to the cabin crew. Whenever seatbelt sign is on, please fasten your seatbelt and keep it while you are seated. Your safety belt is fastened like this. Insert the metal buckle into the other for additional shoulder belt.
Tow truck
Cross the belt in front of your
disconnected.
body.
Five
Then lock the metal
pin
buckle
removed.
into the lock. Tighten by pulling the strap and unfasten by
Left
lifting the
is
buckle
clear,
or pressing
right
on the
is
lock.
clear.
Trường hợp mất áp suất, mặt nạ dưỡng khí sẽ rơi xuống từ phía trên ghế ngồi và trong phòng vệ sinh. Quý khách kéo mạnh mặt nạ để có dưỡng khí, đeo mặt nạ lên mũi và miệng.
Bamboo
Cho thấy
1834 ready to
In
taxi
case of
to runway
decompression, oxygen
28.
mask will be released from the cabin ceiling and in the lavatory. Pull the nearest mask firmly downward to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth. Wear the plastic band over your head. Then tighten
Bamboo 1834, runway 2 is not available. Taxi to runway 28 via Alpha 2, Sierra, Sierra 2, Sierra 1.
nearby who may need assistance.
Trong trường hợp thoát
Runway
hiểm, hệ thống
28
lối thoát hiểm sẽ
via
được
Sierra 2, Sierra, Sierra 2,
Emergency lights
Sierra
will guide
1,
you to
Bamboo
emergency exits.
Trong khoang khách có
1834.
8 cửa thoát hiểm, 2 cửa phía trước, 4 cửa ở giữa và 2 cửa phía sau. Quý khách lưu ý xác định cửa thoát hiểm gần nhất và các biển báo chỉ dẫn.
In the cabin, there are 8 exits, 2 at the front, 4 at the middle, and 2 at the rear. Please identify your nearest emergency exits with marked signs.
Áo phao được đặt dưới ghế ngồi của quý khách hoặc phía dưới bên cạnh ghế. Khi được yêu cầu sử dụng, quý khách lấy áo ra khỏi vị trí, xé vỏ bọc, mặc áo choàng qua đầu và thắt chặt dây quanh eo. Quý khách lưu ý không được làm vòng áo vì ở trong khoang khách.
Life vests are located under your seat or below, next to your seat. When instructed by cabin crews, remove it from its location and package. Put on the life vest and secure it carefully. Do not inflate the life vest in the cabin.
Ngay tại cửa, quý khách làm vòng áo bằng cách giật mạnh thẻ nhựa và thổi vào ống màu đỏ.
At exit, pull the tag firmly downwards or blow into mouthpieces to inflate it.
Trên áo phao có còi và đèn để lôi cuốn sự chú ý.
There are a whistle and a light on your vest for attracting attention.
Quý khách lưu ý chỉ sử dụng áo phao trong trường hợp khẩn cấp hoặc khi tiếp viên hàng không yêu cầu. Áo phao trẻ em sẽ được cung cấp và hướng dẫn sử dụng bởi tiếp viên hàng không.
Life vests are used in case of emergency or when instructed by cabin crew only. Infant life vest will be provided and instructed by cabin crews.
Và bây giờ, quý khách đọc bản hướng dẫn an toàn được đặt trong túi ghế phía trước hoặc ngang bên cạnh.
And now, please read the safety briefing card in the seat pocket in front of you or next to your seat.
Trân trọng cảm ơn sự theo dõi của quý khách. Chúng tôi rất mong quý khách sẽ có trải nghiệm an toàn và thú vị trên các chuyến bay của Bamboo Airways.
We thank you for your attention and we hope you have a great time on board with Bamboo Airways.
Please note, the cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there is a reading light on the panel above you. Ready to go.
Cabin crew, please take seat for departure.
Okay, Captain. I will check the seats for departure. Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Bamboo 1834, contact tower on 118.6.
118.6 Bamboo 1834. Bamboo 1834 ready for departure, runway 28.
Bamboo 1834, Quoc Tower, runway 28, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Winds calm, clear for takeoff, runway 28, Bamboo 1834.
Scooter 225 on Stern 13, request flight for clearance to Singapore.
Give me 1 second for that clearance, sir.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Our departure will be hosted on
Stabilize.
runway 28, initial climb to 57 speed, departure 120 for liner, Quoc 3593, Scooter 325.
Main flag 67 set, ARS runway, autospoke. I did not check. V1. Rotate. V2 check. Positive climb gear up.
Bamboo 1834, contact departure.
Contact departure Bamboo 1834. Good evening, departure Bamboo 1834. With you passing 2,000 feet, climbing to 5,000 feet.
Bamboo 1834, Ho Chi Minh Control. Radar contact, climb 5,000.
Climbing to 5,000 feet, Bamboo 1834.
Thai Asia 84 Victor, climb and maintain flight level 200. Flight level 200, Thai Asia 84 Victor. Bamboo 1834, climb flight level 210.
Climbing to flight level 210, Bamboo 1834.
Scooter 161, Ho Chi Minh Control, climb and maintain flight level 380. Ring Control, Scooter 161, level 380, would like to remain at flight level 360, please. Vietnam Air Flight 471, descend and maintain flight level 090. Descend at flight level 090, Vietnam Airlines 471.
You're now passing
Ring Control, good morning, Scooter 161, flight level 360.
electronic devices. As a reminder,
Scooter 161, Ho Chi Minh Control, roger.
do not congregate in the galley or near the lobby.
Bamboo 1834,
On-board
climb,
wireless.
flight level
Dear
280.
guests, we are now
Flight level 280, Bamboo 1834.
is now allowed.
flight by
Feel free to connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service as well. We hope you enjoy your flight with Bamboo Airways today.
The flight noise is not the fasten seatbelt sign. You cannot ever move around the cabin, however, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when you
Scooter 161, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Scooter 161, unable flight level 380, would like to remain on flight level 360, please.
Scooter 161, roger, maintain flight level 360.
Climbing to flight level 320, Bamboo 1834.
Scooter 324, say again.
Control. Flight level 320.
Flight level 320, Bamboo 1834.
Vietnam Airlines 471, roger, report when established on the localizer. Learjet, Lima Victor Yankee, Bravo Golf, Ho Chi Minh Control, radar contact, climb 7000.
Level 350.
Climbing flight level 350, Bamboo 1834.
120.1.
Ultimate Control, 120.1, good day.
Expect the meeting to hotel arrival. Plan for descent in maybe 5 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start.
Expecting the Biddy 2 hotel arrival. We'll plan descent in about 5 minutes. Bamboo 1834.
Contact cancel on that approach on 126.35. 126.35, passing forward at 6.
Sun Nhat International Airport, information cable. 1330 Zulu. Line 250 and 13. Visibility 6. Sky conditions, scattered at 1,600 feet, broken at 5,500 feet, temperature 27. Dew point 20.
Bamboo 1832 ready to descend.
5. QNH1.
Bamboo 1834. Descend via BT2 Hotel into Tan Son, Nhat.
Descend via BT2 Hotel, Bamboo 1834.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant speaking. We have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Tan Son Nhat. At this time, I kindly ask everyone to return to your seats and ensure your seatbelts are fastened. Please note that the use of lavatories is no longer permitted until we have landed. Thank you for your cooperation.
Bamboo 1834. Cross local at flight level 120.
Cross NOCOM at flight level 120, Bamboo 1834.
Descent flight level 120.
Descending to flight level 120, Bamboo 1834.
Bamboo 1834. Cross Tango Sierra 492 at the flight level 100.
Cross Tango Sierra 1492 at flight level 100, Bamboo 1834.
Mountain Airlines 471, Pokemon Center, Roger.
Bamboo 1834, direct Soccer.
Ho Chi Minh Control, Vietjet 806, flight level 260.
Vietjet 806, radar contact.
Direct Sogan Bamboo 1834.
Bamboo 1834, incorrect feedback. Maintain heading 045 for shortcut.
Direct Sogan Bamboo 1834.
Bamboo 1834, descent altitude 7,000 to NH 1009.
Descending to 7000 QNH 1009 Bamboo 1834.
Bamboo 1834, contact Tanson, left approach on 126.35.
126.35, Bamboo 1834. Bamboo 1834, information kilo descending to 7,000 feet.
Bamboo 1834, Tanzania approach, identified Chow Hong Tanzania QNH 1009er. Expect the ILS runway 25 left approach into Tanzania.
Expect the ILS approach runway 25 left, Bamboo 1834.
500, Cathay 767.
Cathay 767, contact Tansan Nhat Tower on 118.7.
118.7, Cathay 767, good day. Vietnam Airlines 978, descend altitude 7,000 feet. 7,000, Vietnam Airlines 978. Bamboo 1834, descend altitude 3,000. Turn right heading 140 vectors for the ILS runway 25 left approach.
Turn right heading 140, descending to 3,000, Bamboo 1834.
Cathay 767, contact Tanzania Tower on 118.7. Contact Tower 118.7, Cathay 767 heavy. 350, 17 heavy.
Cabin crew, please check that everyone is seated and has fastened their seatbelts. Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our final approach into Ho Chi Minh City,
TFDI 1,
please
contact
turn
Ho
off
Chi
your
Minh
electronic
Control on
devices and stow
120.1.
to have arrived at the
Cabin is
gate.
now secure for
Kindly
landing.
ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. Our Bamboo Airways staff will provide you with information regarding your connecting flights.
Cathay 767, continue on the Dome 2
Thank you
Golf
for your
arrival.
cooperation.
Select S track one final time.
767 will co-maintain this established altitude when I'm on the
Or
island.
any carry-on items either in the back pocket or under the seat. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Control has been faster. Vietnam Airlines 471 and 306 for 4,000.
Vietnam Airlines 471, Roger, climb and maintain 14,000 Ho Chi Minh QNH 1010.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Vietnam Airlines 471.
Vietnam Airlines 471, climb and maintain flight level 070.
Canton approach, November 6518 Yankee, ready for descent. Disregard, sorry. November 6518 Yankee, say requested altitude for descent. Disregard, my mistake. I didn't mean to say to descent.
Vietnam Airlines 471, climb and maintain flight level 120.
Climb and maintain flight level 120, Vietnam Airlines 171. Approach, Cathay 767, switch is descending to right now to 700. Bamboo 1834, turn right heading 270. Singapore 186, contact Tansan Nhat Tower on 118.7. 118.7, Singapore 186.
Heading 270, Bamboo 1834.
Cathay 767, Tansan Nhat approach, descend and maintain 4,000.
767. Transworld 362, climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Transworld 362 there.
Bamboo 1834, proceed direct Tango Sierra 416. Descend altitude 2000 until established on the localizer cleared for the ILS runway 25 left approach. Easy one.
Direct Tango Sierra 416, descend to 2000 until established on the localizer cleared for the ILS approach runway 25 left, Bamboo 1834.
Contact 118.7, easy 123.
TFDI-1, climb flight level 280.
280, TFDI-1.
1834, contact Tan Sun Nhat Tower on 118.7.
118.7, Bamboo 1834.
Tower 118.7, proceed. Contacting departure, velocity 19 Lima Foxtrot.
Flighty 19 Lima. Foxtrot, contact departure.
Tower Hotel Sierra Alpha Tango, heading 249, altitude 2,000 feet, expect the ILS, runway 25 left, now on final.
Bamboo 1834 on final runway 25 left.
Alpha Tango, wind 250 at 14. Runway 25 left, cleared to land. Bamboo 1834, Tan Son Nhat Tower, wind 240 at 13. Runway 25 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land runway 25 left, Bamboo 1834.
Vietnam Airlines 781, contact departure. Cathay 767, welcome to Tan Son Nhat. Contact ground on 121.6.
1,000.
Check.
Vietnam 132, please advise departure frequency. Vietnam 132, please advise departure frequency.
Transworld 178, contact departure.
Roger, switching departure, Transworld 178 Heavy.
Check.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue. Check.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, retard, retard. 5.
Spoiler, reverse rain diesel. Manual brakes.
Bamboo 1834. Welcome to Tan Son Nhat.
Captain, cabin is
Ground
ready.
on 121.6.
121.6 Bamboo 1834.
To Ho Chi Minh City. At this time, please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we have arrived at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, ensure your seats are in their full upright position, and fasten your seat belts. Our Bamboo Airways staff will provide you with information regarding your connecting flights once we are on the ground. Thank you for your cooperation.
Bamboo 1834, we is clear of active runway 25 left. Request taxi.
Bamboo 1834. Taxi to domestic terminal 17 via Sierra 6 Victor, Sierra 5. Have a good day.
Taxi to Terminal 17 via Sierra 6 Victor, Sierra 5. Good day, Bamboo 1834.
Tan Nhat ground, Korean Air 8761. I have Echo. I'm ready to taxi.
Tan Nhat ground, Squidder 305. All aircraft be advised, information X-ray is now current. QNH 1009er.
Vietnam Airlines 781 ready to taxi.
Vietnam Airlines 781. Taxi to runway 25 left via Victor Sierra.
25 left via Victor, Sierra Vietnam Airlines 781.
All aircraft, information Quebec is now current. QNH 1010. Tan Nhat ground, Transworld 178 Heavy at gate 76, requesting pushback and engine start. Push and start approved facing west, Transworld 178 Heavy. All aircraft, information Quebec is now current. QNH 1009er.
Ground Cathay 1518 ready to taxi.
Vietnam Airlines 781 contact tower on 118.7.
Switching to tower, Vietnam Airlines 781.
Vietnam Airlines 148 contact tower on 118.7.
Switching to tower, Vietnam Airlines 148.